How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another fine day. Not in Kuala Lumpur today. Today I'm taking you guys for a ride up the Genting Hill. Now this is because I actually have work up in Genting today, so that's the reason. Now the KARAK is a particularly nice stretch of highway. I always liked it. The only downside is that it's incredibly dangerous, and it has a reputation for taking lives. So don't expect me to be doing anything super crazy today, because I don't want to die. Alright, but I will show you guys the sights as we climb up into the highland areas around KL. And so this is the KARAK. So the first time I came up this highway, I was so blown away by just how green it is, by how much foliage there is everywhere. And this is somewhat of a motorcycle weekday ride, like I guess you call it like a snake or something, you know. People always like to fang it up here on their super bikes, which is part of the reason why I said before that this road has taken many lives. I don't trust it. I don't trust the drivers on it. And a little bit further up, I'm going to tell you guys a story about a time when I nearly high-sided on this road. The only time I've ever nearly high-sided, touch wood. But yeah, I nearly did. I was very lucky not to, actually. And it was around about here in this section of the KARAK which got me. So as you can see, this is like a little bit of a choke point. You know, this is quite a steep part of the hill, and you always get lots of cars slowing down. So anyway, so I was coming up with this particular part, and not this corner here, but the next one was the one where it happened. So it was a Saturday. It was a beautiful day, beautiful conditions, and I was smashing it up this hill, and I was chasing some guys on 600s, and you know, like, and obviously a 600's got a lot more power than Emma, so you know, I was pushing pretty hard to keep up with them, and then I came around this corner right here that I'm coming around right now. And if you guys can see over here, there's like a, can you see this? That black bit, right? So when it rains, water comes off there and it spills onto the road, and it makes this big slimy water slick. And it must have rained that morning, because even though the conditions were so nice when I was coming around that corner, as I came around the corner, there was this big friggin' slippery puddle of water on the ground, and I was in full lean, and you know, the 600 guys managed to avoid it, but I didn't. And as I was going over it, my back wheels came out, lost traction, and yeah, that's what happened. This is probably the first twisty that you guys have ever seen me ride on Emma. Well, I mean, I guess I did do a twisty going up to Jandabai on my DZM, but I was stuck behind cars the whole way. Now again, no, I'm not going to be fanging it up here. The road has taken many lives, and it's just not the sort of road that you want to be going crazy on, you know what I mean? Like, spirited, sure, but crazy, no. Crazy is not a good idea. But if, geez man, like, I'll get some videos coming down tomorrow night if I can. But I tell ya, there's going to be some crazy shit on Saturday nights. That's always the case. At the moment it is a Friday, so yeah, I mean it's a nice road, you know, and they've resurfaced it recently, which is nice. The last time I came up here, not yesterday, but the last time, there was so many potholes, it was friggin' crazy. So yeah, so this is I mean, this is the dangerous part of this road. You see potholes, and also the camber of the road. When you're coming around these corners, the camber of the road is very steep. So, you know, like, if you're not careful, or if I'm not careful, then I could so easily scrape my frame sliders, which stick out further than my foot pegs. So, but it's good for breaking in the old tires. I think also one of the other really big dangers of this road is the increasing degree of the corners. Many of the corners will start out shallow and actually increase as they go on. Like this one here, I believe, is one of them, or maybe not. But this is my favourite stretch of this road though. Really gives you a chance to get your knee down. Beautiful views from this road too. Once we get up to the top, you guys will see. Alright, so this is like Genting village. This is halfway up the hill. You can actually see Genting is up there. So that's where we're going. So this is like your little sort of village, like, you know, town area just before. Because Genting, for those that don't know, Genting is the only casino in Malaysia, and it's basically, so it's up there, it's just a casino, and there used to be a theme park there, but they're currently doing renovations on it at the moment. So there's a big mall and a casino, and that's it. It's very, very boring, and it's really, like, honestly, it doesn't feel like it's worth my time. Man, I hope there's not too much wind noise. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of wind noise. If I didn't just turn off my microphone, which I hope I didn't. Might have to stop and check that. It won't be as bad. Just try and tuck it in. Hope for the best. So if I didn't hit the stop button, because that would be really annoying. I tried doing it with a microphone and it didn't work. Alright, so this is the worst bit. So what we're heading into now is lots and lots of very tight corners at very steep inclines. Man, fiddling with this mic is only making it worse. Maybe we'll have to stop, because if it pops out, you guys won't be able to hear it straight. Yeah, how's about that? We'll try that. I think that's good. I found out something really interesting about my gloves, by the way. Definitely stop and adjust this friggin' microphone. Screw it. Alright, you guys are just gonna have to suffer if it's not good. So I found out something quite interesting about my gloves yesterday. I bought new gloves when I got my new tires, and silly people, man. sorry, didn't finish my little segue there. Yeah, I found out something interesting about my gloves. Alright, so now these are probably not genuine Alpine Stars gloves, I'll admit. But I bought new gloves when I got my tires, and they had this interesting reflective material on the finger, and I was like, yeah, you can see it. You see it? So I was like, why are there reflectors on the finger? Like, is that so if you point at something, people can see where you're pointing at or something? Couldn't really understand it. But then yesterday, I kind of realized what it was for. It's so that you can touch your phone screen. And it works too. I mean, normally if you're wearing gloves, you can't touch the phone screen, but when you're wearing these, you can. I thought that was kind of clever. For some cheap knockoff Alpine Stars riding gloves. Alright, so, oh yeah, look at that. I'll see if I can find a place to stop.